Hey guys, and welcome back to Emerald Coast. We're going to do some grass work today. Just waiting for dry crop conditions to come up. And while we're doing that, we're going to go and mow a little grass for our cows. Hey Nathan, what's up? Hey Rob, hey Chris. It's the thing where you turn it. I guess you do that. That's how you change direction. Right. I don't know how much grass we're going to need. That's interesting. I wonder if that's because of, let's go mow some grass somewhere else. Hey, Will, am I not supposed to be able to mow this grass? Because I was just trying to mow the grass here, and it's not working. I wonder if it's somehow, am I not able to mow it now that this has been prepared for the grazing thing? Oh. Alright, let's see here. The grass field is this way. Oh, okay. So anything that looks like the traditional grass is not mowable. And only the grass that looks like this over here to the right is mowable. Alright. I don't know how much we're going to need, so we're just going to... Oh, it's going to mow a little bit. We need to wait for dry crop condition so that we can get to making some hay. Top quality pedigree grass, huh? Maximum yield? I'm just completely guessing as to how much our cows will need. In fact, let's jump here to something else. Did some of this prep work off camera like a day ago. Well, we didn't fertilize any of... Oh no, we didn't fertilize any of that grass. The other grass is fertilized down at the other part of the field. So that's explaining why I'm not damaging the crop when I drive on this one. Hey Henry, what's up? So guys, you all should see a poll in the upper right of the video, little explanation point. So we're interested in what you all are thinking. Right now, there's a little issue with the grazing mod and getting it to work on the map. So CCS 101 is, why did I even do that? Is curious as to what you all think as far as do you all want to wait, or would you be willing to wait and see if we can get, or not wait, see if he can get the grazing mod working with the map author, or would you like to see the map get released and then just get an update when the grazing mod works? So there's two choices in the poll. They seem fairly obvious to me. So go ahead and vote. I'll be reminding you all throughout the stream to check that out and vote. And it's a good way judging to see where folks are at. Like I said, we are in summer now, finally. I think we'll probably be reaping crops very soon. And I've got a special mowing rig down at the shop to pick up. I expect I'm going to need a lot more grass than that. 16 cows. 3-day seasons. But we'll see. See how much this does. Here, Rob, thanks for that helpful information. Let's see if 5,000 does it. Well, Apache, that's what we were. That's what Will was curious on. Was you know, obviously it's not going to get released until the bugs are the known bugs are worked out. But you know, the grazing thing was kind of a super cool enhancement that. Be really super to add, but we have already got dynamic mud. Remember, we got to go in this way. Actually, going this way if this trailer will fit. I don't think this trailer will fit. Let's see. Oh, nope. Alright, we'll have to go in a different way. Now that we have a sign, we know that this is the cow area. Oh. There's not a trough there, it's down a couple. Hey BM Tractor, what's up? There we are. That almost filled it up, so that's good for now. Do we need water? Well, that's the easy one, right? Right. And we need some... What's that? I guess we'll just use this. A pop-up blocker is preventing you from voting? Is that what you're saying? I thought it just put a little thing over the video. Oh, whoa. Well, while we're tooling around, you can see we've got crops now in all the fields. Our sugar cane has come up, so I'll show you guys that. Corn, lovely fields of canola. I think we got wheat down there, and that's green field. We'll probably, after we feed our pigs, we'll probably run down to the store and check out our mowing and baling rigs. I was looking across the map. I took flight and I was looking way across the map at all of these fields and colors and everything. It's quite a nice sight. Something else that I learned was that the manure will pile up here for the cow or for the pigs, but the cows, you've got to go, and where we put straw in, you're going to need to go in and clean that out yourself. It's a pretty tight shed in there, so you're probably going to want a skid steer, something fairly small. We're not going to pull forward because there's a lot of mud up there. Oops. So, I got the pig food. I'll show you guys where I got the pig food from here in a little bit. Because there is a pig food silo over at one of the farm supply areas. Got, I guess that's barley. That's wheat. One's furry and one's not. If we look at the geo, we get an awful lot of rain down here. So finding dry crop is going to be a struggle, I think. Look at that. We got rain each of the 3 days of... Oh, look, we got dry crop. We had rain each of the 3 days of summer. We got rain in day 3 of autumn. And we had a fair bit of rain in the spring, so I think there's a pretty good chance that it's going to rain a whole heck of a lot. So here is our sugar cane. Right here. It's about the only thing we don't have planted is poplar. And sugar beets. We don't have sugar beets planted, I guess. Hey, Robert. What's up? So it's not marked, but this is a pig food silo, so you can get bulk pig food out of here if you want. That's where I got some pig food from the trailer. Oh, I'm just here on Emerald Coast. We're going to be doing some bale work today. Partially because we have full growth grass, and what else do you do with full growth grass? Then mow it. And we haven't put a single bale in our bale sheds. And I want to see how many bales we can get in here. Each one of these sheds holds 372. So I doubt we're going to fill them, but we're going to give it a good go. We're going to sure try. Yeah, the greenhouses are just decoration. So here is our baling setup. We got ourselves the big crone, big pack from the straw harvest, complete with bale accumulator. Get over here. We got ourselves the floss. I think that's just the 4,000. I move these guys out of the way. Out of the way. I need to refill this one with twine. Oh. I'm gonna park that over here. Got a bale truck. This is from the Flegel DPW pack. This is a Vermeer rake. This is from over at American Eagles Modding. This windrows and Ted's at the same time. Got my favorite Kloss tractor here. Favorite big boy tractor. We're gonna hook this 3 mowers in the front and the tedder in the back. That. You know what? You know what? I completely forgot. I completely forgot that this thing does not have a hitch in the back or hitch in the front. I'm constantly forgetting that. Oh, you're too big. Job. There's a T. Oh. Oh, I forgot about you in the middle of the field. Well. There, we did it. Good job as we could with you. Get you. That's the one I want. Yeah, I never, yeah, growing up, we didn't TED either. All we did was, mow and, rake, or mow and windrow. But, periodically, if it got wet, we would, I guess we would technically TED. We had what we called a kicker, which, just kind of fluffed everything up. It didn't spread it out, it just kind of fluffed it up. The kind of a kicker that we had was over at Modding Central. That's it. We had one of the old deals. It's over at Modding Central. We had the New Holland bar rake that's over there, and they got a tedder over there that's just like what we used to use. Yeah, so with this geo, you kind of really need to pick your days with respect to mowing. Darren giving me some information. I have the SOB weight in here. No. I wonder if I can use one of the keys. Good job there, giving an idea. Well, of course, that one doesn't have a weight, right? So that one doesn't have a hitch. Which one of these does? No, this rake doesn't have a PTO. In fact, this rake doesn't like to be used with manual attach because of that reason. It doesn't have a PTO, and I guess maybe it's not quite coded right for manual attach. This one doesn't work either. Maybe none of these weights have hitches on them. It's okay. We'll just use that tractor like we were going to. Yeah, that'll take us there. Get off the mower part. Do you know if that had a hitch? Do the in-game weights actually work for hitches? Maybe. Let's drive over here out of the mud. Yeah, the ground must still be awful wet because the mud's pretty good thick still. Okay, we'll just do this. Use the W.I.P. You want to check the ground temp. Ground moisture is 36%. Guess that's what that means. Crop moisture is 50%. Fertilization is 33%. Growth is crop moisture is 17%, but ground moisture is 36%. So it's muddy. Again, I want to remind you guys with the pole that's in the upper right corner, there is a little issue with the grazing mod at this point. It doesn't want to work on this map for some reason, but it works just fine on a blank starter map. So not really sure what's going on there, but CCS 101 and Real Logger are looking into it. So the question is, do you guys want to wait on the map for the grazing mod to get worked out, or do you want to just see it released once we know the bugs are worked out for what we've got, and then an update once the grazing mod is figured out? So put your thoughts in the poll. Way CCS 101 knows what the popular opinion is. Yeah, we know there's no front hitch. I keep forgetting there's no front hitch on this thing, and I mean, it looks like there could be. Right? There's a PTO on there. Could hook this up the other way. Right. Go over here and get mowing here in field 1. know too much about the pitch points or anything. But I was kind of wanting to do it this way. It's okay. We'll make do. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Does this grass have a higher yield rate on it? I'm not going to bother with head tracking. For some reason, it's being a little jerky. Hey Harry, what's up? There are 24 fields. Come on. Let's just do this. So grazed grass is an interesting innovation that Real Logger with the Seasons group has developed or is developing that basically allows the auto feeding of grass for cows and sheep. What is up? Just do. You're not wanting to work. Or is it because I'm backwards? Let's try that. Since this thing has PT on the front. And basically, if you have mowable grass in the pasture, then it detects that, as Will pointed out, and it actually mows the grass for you and puts the amount in the trough that needs to be there, and basically maintains a full trough for the entire duration that you have mowable grass. There we go. I bet you it works now. If you have a small pasture and a lot of cows, in theory you may not have enough grass to support your population, and therefore the mod would not be able to keep a full mod would not be able to keep a full trough. Just gonna watch and figure out what the heck you're doing. Well, he's doing his thing. We're going to try not to rip our rake apart by getting it caught on a fence post. Look at that. We got ourselves tedded grass, or tedded hay at this point. The rake is magically just as wide as 3 mowers. Cool that we've got the mowable grass looks distinctly different from the indestructible grass. That's pretty neat. And the mowed grass color is pretty cool. So this mod came out quite a while ago over at American Eagle's Modding. Pretty cool. While he's doing that, we're just going to go over here and get our baler. Stage that. Oh, the veneer rake was a 13 mod. I haven't used this since it was updated, so I'm a little curious. I saw Landy Kid use it where he had where it had a new straw bale texture, so I'm kind of curious what the hay bales look like on this thing. Were you looking for the veneer or Vermeer? So as you can see, you can use courseplay on this grass field, even though it's not numbered. I just said to calculate the field path. Let's see what these bales look like. Straw bales looked really cool. Wondering what these hay bales are going to look like. Get over here out of the way of the mower. Hay bales do look pretty cool. Yeah. See the cool rope pattern on those? See kind of the compression bands there. Yeah, compression chamber has basically packed up little bits and just slammed them together. Pretty neat. Hey, I'm SMA Clean and Green. How are you doing? Hey, Byron, what's up? It's the British. I saw it. I haven't gotten it yet.
Just update me if there's any bugs or anything.
Oh, that's a sharp turn. Alright, I don't know when I'll get a chance to try it out, but okay. Oh. Oh, Byron, I was talking about British Farmer in chat. He just jumped into voice chat. There we go. We got it. Yeah. Sorry for the confusion. I haven't seen you on the multiplayer server much.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on the grass to grow.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a grass farmer, so I gotta sit there and wait.
Car. Well, apparently you bought a bunch of stuff at the shop and left it all in the way. Yeah. That's all I heard about one whole night was how you bought a bunch of stuff at the shop, left it all there so nobody could buy anything.
I don't remember leaving any stuff there.
They were pretty sure you did it. I guess it was a bunch of grass stuff. Hey, Rubber Burner, what's up? Haven't seen or heard from you for a long time. I hear you've been busy with work because now you're back. I think they basically relocated a lot of the stuff for you.
No, they didn't. So they hid it?
I'm sure it's not hidden. It's not right in the middle of the shop spawn point anymore.
How'd you get the Vermeer rake to rake up dry grass again?
What?
The Vermeer rake, it's tedding and swapping again.
But it does.
It won't do it for nobody else. Because I tried earlier and it won't work. It just does the grass.
Oh, this would always work. Used it on UMRV. You unfold it, you lower it, and then you TED. You turn it on. Oh, Will says that I guess the one I've got is a modified one from American Eagles Modding where they added the tedding feature to it. Depending on where you got the Vermeer rake, it may just rake.
Okay, that explains it.
So I have the rake and TED version.
Okay. I guess I'll hop on the server and see what's going on.
Oh man, you went and knocked my bales? Alright, I'll put a link in here in a minute. Okay? That won't take but a second.
Okay.
Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to move this guy. Now we're going to move him up to the other field. You're going to need to log in. I don't think American Eagles lets you download unless you have an account.
Nope, you gotta have an account with American Eagles to download.
Yep. So there's only 2 fields that can be mowed, I guess. The one we were just at and the one we're going up to. Oh, there's 3.
So there's only 2 fields that can be mowed on that map.
It's 3. Oh, there's one. This one down here. This one right here, there's a square. All this is unmowable. Haha to everyone. And this one up here. So there, there, there. All of that is what we call indestructible grass. If you need more, you're going to have to plant it. I guess I'm not in the field yet. Get in. There we go. Well, that's a nice squiggly. And we're going to call this one... Number that one. That one 26. 5. So remember this one 26. R. 6. 2. It's for funsies. Got very powerful gates that just move things out of their way. I love it. And then that. Save this because we're going to use this to TED. Can I type in there? Oh no! Alright. We're going to drive this manually till we get around the fence. Where are you going? There we go. Alright, now.
Decline, I can't see your stream.
Still up for me.
Oh, there we go. Whoa.
Alrighty. So everybody, if you haven't voted in the poll, please go ahead and vote. That way Will has an idea as to what everyone's thinking or thoughts are with respect to either waiting till he and Real Logger can get the grazing mod figured out. This is still in development, and this will be the first map that it's been tried on. Or go ahead and release the map once all known issues with it, minus the grazing mod, and then with the expectation or thought that that once the grazing mod's issues are figured out, that it'll get updated and include that. It shouldn't. I don't think it would require a new save game.
G29 steering wheel and shifter. From Logitech, finally.
Yeah. Let's fold that up. Oh, did you?
Yeah, after fight. Finally got it.
Yours caught fire.
Yep. They didn't want to give it to me, but so I had to sit there and argue with them and all that. And they told me I had to cut all the wires off the Satec wheel bundle and all that. So I did, and then I went and bought a new wiring system and rewired the side panel back up.
Why do you need to cut the wires off of that?
Because that came with the bundle. So I had to cut all the wires off the entire bundle.
Oh, it was like hardwired?
No. I just said to, or I won't get my Logitech G29. Yeah. It's that way you can't give the steering wheel away or something.
Well, I see he ran into the fence post. So the best thing to do with this field would be to define your own field edge path. That would be the best thing to do here. I wouldn't really say this is a problem with the map or anything. It's just Courseplay is detecting the edge path here a bit too close to the fence, or a bit too jaggedy. Up again. That there, and let's go and baling. Right, that's why I had to do the calculated path, but you could also record a course that basically is the outline of the field, and then save that recording, and then use that to assign your course. That's what I did on Midtown. Is I took the two grass fields, 18 and 19, and I combined them by recording my own course. And then I used that recording for the purpose of setting up a mowing and a tedding course and a forage harvest course. So the map probably doesn't have enough grass for duck Zorly. It's a cruel, cruel world where you have unmowable grass. The mowed grass color, is it too yellow? Or the unmowed grass color? There's the unmowed grass. That's not yellow at all. Or that. Is it too yellow? I don't know. I think it looks okay. But then again, I'm not somebody you question with respect to color. I mean, it's what color was that alfalfa, Darren? It was, I mean, it was like lime green. It probably would glow in the dark. But now it's a darker green with purple little flecks in it. I think it contrasts well with the hay texture, the hay color. But then again, I think I might have a custom hay color in here. I know I've got a custom cut grass color. Because I had a hard time telling what was cut and what wasn't cut. So my cut grass is rather bright. It was mint. So Darren, did you ever get that young lady down at the Shell station a new shirt? Yeah, we'll have to count. What do we got? We got 29 made now. Well, this thing includes a bale counter. We'll have to see how many bales we get off the big field. Oh, okay. Will we get 32 bales off of this field? And we will. I guess. It's 32. That there. And square bales. This is part of that Flegel DPW, I think it is. And I wish that when you extended this back here, it had strap. If it just had 1 or 2 more straps back there, that little extension would be so cool. I don't even know why it's there if you can't put a strap on it. Turn it on. We're going to see how much we can put in those storage sheds. Really wish these auto-load trailers would load 1 layer at a time. The Wilson step deck loads quite well. It loads 1 layer at a time like that. And I had another trailer that loaded that way, but loading this, that's just weird. Okay. Strap her down. And try not to roll it. Speaking of rolling it, I had an interesting thought today. I had a thought of what if there was a mod that allowed if you rolled a trailer that had product in it, that the product spilled out. So if I rolled onto its side a tipper full of grain, the grain should fall out the top. Alright. Oh, that one's a round bale. Alright, so the building on the right is for round bales, and building on the left is for squares. It would dump it out the back. It needs to dump it out the top. That all of them? Yep, all of them. Go. But some people, Red Rebel, they need incentive to drive careful. Right? Let's get to Owen and Ted in that other field. So those buildings they only hold hay bales. What about straw bales? Are you kind of just stuck storing those in sheds? I do like how the composter is fairly close to the cows and the pigs, so the manure could go straight into there. Now, I've never tried this. I never tried that before, but that is awesome. Now, how fast is the mower going? Mower's going 13.5. But drop you down to 13. Right. You're going to go the same speed as the mower. Means you'll never get caught up. That's good. What do folks use for bedding? For horses and stuff down there. Hey, DoughBoy, what's up? So everybody that's new, if there is anybody that's new, DoughBoy may be new. There is a poll in the upper right corner. Please vote. The question is, would you like to see the map either released now, as in after known issues are resolved, or after the grazing mod issues are figured out? If you watched our stream on Wednesday, you know what the grazing mod is. If you haven't seen the stream on Wednesday, the grazing mod is basically would allow the where is that copy course again? Grazing mod would allow the auto feeding of sheep and cows for grass. So you wouldn't have to feed grass to sheep and cows anymore, as long as there was mowable grass in the pastures. Alright, now, somewhere in here, and I need to find it, is, I think it's right here. It's not there. This one? Alright, we're gonna wait until this guy's full, because somewhere I need to go in here and I need to basically tell it to auto unload. And Baylor is running at 14, so I need to slow you down too. Corn fodder. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright, well, we'll have to wait until you unload first. Then we'll have to recover our T6, because he's hitting up against the fence, I bet. Okay, he's unloading by himself. Good. Oh. Well, let us focus on driving this. All right. What map are you stacking now, or is it a secret? Now this field I didn't get around to fertilizing, so it's going to have a pretty bad yield on the first cut. I'm a little curious to see if we can get 2 full cuts off of this or not. Well, I missed the, oh yeah, I saw that. I saw part of that. telehandler. So, Will, did we get the, did you move the dirt for the cows? I can't really clean the cows up. Can't get the bucket close. I can get this dirt cleaned up for the sheep. That's not too big of a problem. At least I can get it mostly cleaned up. Some of it's kind of under the trough a little bit. It's full. Oh, and I dump it out. Genius. Genius I am. And the little reflectors in the road, they don't have collisions in the next one, right? See, most of the dirt for the cows is under the trough. Can't even pick it up. So you have to come in here and pick up your poo. It's pretty tight in there. But yeah, these poles have collisions. Well, I'm glad I thought about taking table manners out. That's usually a mod I just throw in just to throw it in. I had it in here, and then I realized, oh wait, I should take that out because I need to figure out where the dirt is, right? The way I see it, if animals spill food out of their trough, they're just going to eat it up off the ground, right? So why is there dirt all over the place? Second day of winter, we have 56 degrees. There's pretty much near zero chance of frozen ground. Put the last load of manure in the compost master. But the pig area is pretty much spot on, I guess. auto fill the pigs up. Okay. There we go. No, this is part of the Flegel DPW. It's part of this Flegel DPW pack. It's a whole bunch of Flegel trailers that are auto load, and includes this trailer, which you can set up to have all kinds of things: wood, metal, flooring, little metal edge on the side, different stanchions and things on the back. I thought I'd use this because let's unload. Thought I'd use this for the simple reason that where we have the bale storage buildings, it's pretty small and tight, and getting a semi in there would be pretty pain in the tail endish. All right, see you later, Darren. The DPW pack is over at FS UK. And the auto load on it is, so we got square bales, round bales, Ultima 1.4, 1.5, HP bales, pallets, big bales, bigger pallets, I don't know what that is, apple and chicken boxes. So like at Willow River, the apple orchard, this will pick up the apple boxes. Milk, vegetable, something, butter, cheese, egg, and trash bags, like from Hofbergman. Chicken feed and whatever that GIS is. And we're back to square bales. And you can get this auto load or standard, or you can get it log auto load, or basically product auto load. Said got a dolly trailer, one axle in the back, a longer dolly trailer with 2 axles in the back, a non-dolly trailer with 2 axles, semi trailer, a little trailer that holds like 6 bales for like a little truck, a little bigger little trailer. And this one actually has a ramp that comes out the back. Dolly, then you've got the man truck, a Tatra truck, and a lizard truck, and a hook lift version of the whole thing. There's an extension that comes out the back, but it's kind of lame because there's no straps associated with it. So you can see, coming in here with a semi-trailer is pretty much not going to happen. And the building to our right does round bales. I like the look. I like the wood bed. It's real nice. Got street tires on it, but you could get Agra tires on it. Got decent lights. That back up. I'll probably use the third grass field for the fermenters. Yeah, I turned traffic off the other day when it was messing up. I just forgot to turn it back on. I probably had traffic turned off half the videos on Midtown. These bales out of the way. The output on this field is definitely a lot lower than it could have been. Never got around to fertilizing it. This seriously would how big is this field? .43 hectares of grass. Wow. That is seriously going to make a lot of bales. Come on, let's go. Yeah, but see, all that extra grass that's indestructible that's above it, that's what's he's probably having a fit about that. It's going to cut through the gas station. $69 bales and 235 left to go. Now, if we plant grass, will it look like that the mowable grass, or will it look like normal grass? Okay. You will be doing quite a bit of driving if to use those storage sheds. Alright, well, we'll just put that there. Here and do a little baling. Can't catch up to that rake a little bit. Grass on the road is a custom indestructible layer. $79 bales. 80. Does the Geo have an increased risk of pop-up rainstorms? So how's the poll going? What are the what's the votes look like? I did go through a earlier this game day. I went through a rain, and it was real dark on one side of the map, and it was basically looked like sunny and cloudy skies on the other side. So rather interesting. This would take absolutely forever. This was fully fertilized to pick up the bales. Good direction. More than Thor's got. Oh, another 13 minutes. Yeah, I thought maybe it was a custom sky because I knew that, you know, the Florida weather is like it's raining now, but wait 5 minutes and it'll stop. I agree. That is indeed the case. Nighttime sky with the stars and the moon is quite nice. I don't know if DoughBoy's still here, but he may not have heard that the fuel pumps at the farms are fillable. And that's something he always strives to have. Is fillable fuel pumps. Yep, and the wholesale gas, not grass. Super cheap gas is right here. And the wholesale seed and fertilizer. And I guess to some degree wholesale pig food, if it's cheaper than the pallets. And if you're the kind of guy that sells stuff off as soon as you get in the map, fill up your fuel tank at the farm first before you sell the fuel trailer, because you get a free load of fuel. Probably the same with the fertilizer spreaders. Go ahead and use the fertilizer that's in them before you sell them off. And the seeder, because it all comes filled up. That's pretty cool. Smoke clone. But I hadn't had any plans to play on Sussex Farm. Simply because I've kind of got a full plate at the moment. There's just too many super cool maps out there. There's no way you can get to experience them all. I don't know what it is, but I just like this tractor with these Nokian tires on them. They kind of fit for a giant lawnmower. Yeah, like AstroTurf tires. are kind of like those big lawn tractor tires that you see on those kind of big lawn tractors. What else should we do before we sign out for the night? So we'll go around and buy some fields. Oh, this is the muddy field. Sweet. Okay. Smoke clone. No, I've been chatting it up with Alien Jim a little bit. Comes in every so often in streams. He showed me where my summer home is in Sussex earlier today. He asked me if I looked at the little houses by the farm, and I told him I hadn't noticed anything, but I didn't really pay that much attention to them. He kind of hinted that I should take a look at them again, and I kind of just kept forgetting. So sent me a screenshot earlier today of my summer home. Here we come up on the mud. There we're in it a little bit. Wasn't too bad. Maybe the ground's drying it. %30%. It is getting a little drier. I tell you, I would love to have done something on. I really would have enjoyed doing something on Spectacle Island, but I had planned on Rathlin Island series. Before that, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure Rathlin was out before Spectacle. So I'm trying to cut down to one pre-recorded series at a time. Okay. I'll have to go in and check out my neighbors. But that map is really neat because it's got a lot of cool little gimmicks in it. Little fun things to play with. Oh, we're coming up on some mud. You see that big brown spotch to the left of the 12? There's a big muddy splotch in the field. That's not too bad now. Alright, so I wonder if I can see the, I guess I can't see the results, I guess. Till I guess maybe close the stream out. Oh, our mower is finally finished. Finally finished. Alright guys, well I think what I'm going to do is, since our mower's done, I'm going to go ahead and save this out, and I'll finish the rest of the mowing or the baling and the tedding at a later time. Probably mow that other grass field and pick up the silage, or pick it up and put it in the silage fermenters. And we'll see where we get. So, thanks for coming out and watching, and this will be, it's a map that will be released over to FS UK at some point soon. Not sure on the date because, well, we don't like giving dates out now. Nobody likes to give dates out because what if you can't meet the date? And everyone's like, yeah, you said it was going to be out on this date, and now it's not. Where is it? It'll be out soon. So until next time, guys, happy farming.